Just wait on for some folks to get in here, and then we'll start in the chatting, trying to get everything set up and to go in there. See how y'all's day was going and do it and everything else. Just figured I'd go live, chat, and see how y'all were doing. And then I need the hours too, so I kind of need to go live because that's the best way to get hours in is lives. So figured I'd go live, and I haven't done live in about a week or so figured I'd jump on. So said we had some in here, and now it's just me again. So maybe we can get some. Hey there, cuss stuff. How you doing there, Jimmy? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you as always. I always enjoy seeing your videos and what all you got cooking up because it always looks good to me. So hope you're doing well. Says 3 in here, so it's probably just 2 really, because my phone's really 1. So try to get some more folks in here to chat, talk about the health update. Went to the doctor today, see them and everything. So saw my oncologist. Had to see them. Was supposed to actually go to Birmingham to see them before I saw my oncologist up here, but we had some scheduling and stuff come up and needed to get stuff changed around and needed a PET scan, and they're always hard to try to get set up and stuff. So been struggling to try to get that, but we finally got it set up. Let's go spend next week at the beach. No, that'd be nice, fun. Son of Zadok, hey, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. This Iowa's melting. How's Alabama? Oh shoot, we're we're in the same boat as you. It's hot for sure, goodness, and it's gonna get hotter from what I saw with the forecast. My sister had sent me a message about the heat and stuff, about the weather. I think we're gonna be in the hundreds for a while in the next couple of days if my app will pull up. Let's see. Yeah, 92, 90, 95, 99, 101, 100, 101, 198. So hot. Ooh, I don't like the heat. I like the cool for sure. And then the lows are 60s and then mid 70s. So it's not going to cool off that much. I can handle the 70s. They're all right, but when it gets into the hundreds and 80s and 90s, that's hot for me. So goodness, blinds are closed. I'm in my undies. Yeah, I kind of can't blame you. And you can only strip off so much in public before you're public in indecency. Which, funny story, had a lady the other day. I was sitting watching TV and the way the chair set up, and I was sitting that day. My blinds are just right here, and I turned to look, and the lady was walking by, and I don't know if she didn't have on any drawers or not, but she kept pulling at her shirt. It was quite short, and I couldn't see anything, and I was just like, "Good." Yes, I was in shock. It was hot, so I guess she was staying cool. But I was like, "Wow, goodness." That's one way to do it, but not the best way to do it for sure. Oh, funny. Mm. But yeah, I had an appointment today with my oncologist, and I was actually, like I said, I was supposed to actually see Birmingham before them, but scheduling stuff was crazy. They wanted a PET scan and working to try to get the PET scan, and finally got the PET scan to do in July, and was going to have to see them after that. But my oncologist today, after seeing them and did some blood work and stuff, and everything checked out great with my blood work and all. And she was like, "No, we'll go ahead and get that PET scan sooner since it's already approved and stuff." So working on getting it done. I think it's next Friday. Let's see. Yeah, next Friday is supposed to do it, and then after it, I can go down there, and it's going to be on the 29th. I'll go to Birmingham to see them. So got everything kind of scheduled around and going around. So, and we talked about doing more chemo as well because we weren't sure. We was going to talk with Birmingham, but we decided we're not going to do any more chemo right now. So thank God for that because it was getting rough that last round I did, which was really the last round anyway. She had said so. We'd just talk about possibly doing the other one, then, but it was rough. The nausea and stuff was a lot worse with it, and then I had a lot worse with indigestion as well. I mean, I just anything I ate, it was just burning bad with me. But it's kind of cleared up now and doing much better. So thank God for no more chemo right now. We're just gotta check with them and see what their suggestion is on like treatment wise, because we're gonna try to do like some type of maintenance drug dose. Trying to think of the name of it, Keytruda or something that deals with helping with your immune system, kind of to do the work and stuff to kind of fight off what's going on with the tumors and all. So gotta see with them, suggestions with them, see what they think. So I hate having to go down there because it's always a trip. So, and I'm not fond of the big cities for sure. I like the small town country stuff. So, but try to get stuff cleared up and ready and on the way with that. So looking positive for sure. And then trying to get on the new drug for my myasthenia as well, the Vivguard. So I was on Soliris and had to stop it due to the chemo and stuff. So I don't know if we'll start it back or we'll just wait and do the Vivguard or not. So, but that's the plan right now. But looking good. So we'll see. Keep your head up, brother. It will all work out. Well, I appreciate it there, Jimmy. Really do appreciate it. Y'all have been great for sure. All of y'all with all your kind words and prayers and everything else. So I really do appreciate it. It's nice to see people that really care. So thank y'all. What can you eat after chemo treatments? Super light, I assume. Yeah, I can eat about anything. It's just I have to just eat kind of slow and then not eat much because it just wants to upset your stomach and everything. But I had pretty good antiemetics, had Zofran, and they actually use some. They're like antipsychotic drugs, but they have the effect of antiemetic. So it's like Zyprexa and then Compazine. So they work really well for helping with antiemetic and not want you helping you not want to upchuck the Zyprexa. All it really did, it made me want to. It just put me to sleep. So I'm thinking, well, if you're asleep, you're not going to be wanting to throw up. So that's all it really did to me. So, but it worked pretty good. And then we did Phenergan as well, which is really it's an antihistamine, but it works as an antiemetic to help with the nausea. So we did quite a bit of stuff, and then during the treatments we did one that was an IV form. I can't remember the name of it, and it was supposed to help like 24 hours type deal. So, but yeah, I could have whatever I wanted pretty well. It's just couldn't eat much, and really kind of didn't want to eat much because I didn't didn't want to throw up. But doing doing pretty good now. I still kind of don't want to eat that much right now because I just I don't know, don't get that hungry, and then I don't want to still still throw up. But got my good old Krispy Kreme gear on today. I don't know, maybe y'all saw that video I did with the donuts, the mixed berry or pick of the litter or something. I can't remember the name of it. I had to look it up. Yeah, berry lovers. That that was a good one, fun one to do. I was filling up to it after doing that live, and I love some Krispy Kreme anyway. And it's bad at my oncologist's office. It's just right here, and then Krispy Kreme's right there. So it's always tempting when I go. I'm just like, oh, do I want to go get a donut or two or a dozen? But I'm usually pretty good and hold off and don't get any. But yeah, that was a fun video. They're always fun videos doing the Krispy Kreme reviews. Hey there, Natasha. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. Hey there, Jarrett. How are you doing too? Good to see you as well. It's been a little bit since I think I've had you in a live, but good to see you in here now for sure. Yeah, but those donuts were good. I'm a berries fan anyway, and then blueberry is one of my favorites, and they had that blueberry cheesecake one. Oh man, it was so good. Just that sweet berry blueberry taste, and then you get the creaminess, richness of that uh, cream that was in there. Oh, it's so good. And then the strawberry shortcake one, that one was a super surprise to me because I'm usually not that big of a cake donut fan, but that one was really good. The donut was super fresh. The strawberry glaze on it was really good and sweet, but not overly sweet. And then that big thing of like cream cheese icing on top. And then the donut part was really good. It was super fresh. Like I was saying, it wasn't kind of dry because sometimes the cake donuts to me could be really really dry, but that one was good. How many did I eat? I mowed through them pretty good there, Jarrett. So I ate through them pretty good. Hey there, Mary. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on into the live. Like I was saying that earlier, I don't know if y'all caught it, but doing pretty good. Had a appointment today with my oncologist, and blood work checked out pretty good, and no more chemo right now, and also thank God for that. We was looking at possibly doing another round, but we're not going to, so we're holding off on that. And was working around, fighting around. Finally, got a PET scan scheduled, and then she worked around today and got it scheduled even earlier because I gotta go down to Birmingham to see them to get their word on treatment options and stuff and what they think about maintenance drugs and stuff to kind of help with my immune system to kind of do the job so the tumors, Lord willing, won't grow anymore because after chemo so many times, it gets rough. After this will be like 4 times now, it gets rough for sure. So Lord willing, no more. Lord willing, we can figure something out where we're not having to do this all the time. We'll have to see about maybe radiation as well. I need to talk with them about that because I had heard from that one oncologist that the tumors that I have, the thymomas, they really do respond well to uh, radiation. So we'll see. Just have to see. But yeah, hope y'all are all doing well. Always good to see y'all in here chatting wise. And y'all be praying for my mom as well. She's struggling, been in and out of the hospital, and she's back in now. So she'd had to have some surgeries because she had some intestinal issues going on. So she's kind of struggling right now. So y'all be thinking and praying about her. She's a tough one for sure because she dealt with all four of us kids, and y'all have heard some of my stories. So you know she's a tough to deal with us. So, but y'all be praying for her for sure. So Dad's been going over seeing her every day. So he said she was a little more down today, but she said she didn't sleep as well. So sleep is hugely important for healing and feeling well. But she was doing somewhat good from the last time I heard and talked to her. So we're just praying and hoping for her because she's still got some more surgeries on down the line to do and everything else. So just thinking about her. So I'm kind of sad for sure with that, and kind of sad too because we had planned on possibly going down to see Dad for Father's Day, and Happy Father's Day to any of the fathers in here. I don't know. I guess possibly Jimmy and son of Zadok, Jared. I don't know if you've got any little ones, but yeah, Happy Father's Day to y'all. But yeah, possibly think about going down there to see him, but with Mom sick and everything, and him back and forth, or holding off and not getting to see him. So unfortunately, won't get to have a trip down to the good old countryside and back home and see Dad and see Chops for sure. So that's always sad right there. Is not seeing my buddy Chops because I love him. Always fun to see him. And I know y'all love getting to see him too. So I could have been sharing Choppy with y'all. So Luther's going live at 8 p.m. Okay, good deal. So I probably won't be on that long. I'll probably be off by that time that he's starting his live, and then I know Brandon will be starting his live at 9. So I'll be in there with that one to kind of moderate. But usually it's pretty good. But sometimes we get some folks in there that are acting stupid. That one day it was one just right after another that with the comment, and I kept getting. They finally quit. I was just like, I ain't about to be beat. You ain't fixing to beat me. I'm going to win, and you're gonna stop. So, but yeah, they're always pretty good. Yeah, sweet Chops. Yeah, sad not getting to see him. He's my buddy. Always makes me smile and happy for sure. And just planning on possibly doing some more Tannerites. So kind of sad about that. I was gonna let my other brother-in-law get to experience that explosion. I think he said that he had still had some pumpkins from Halloween, and I don't know how they ain't rotted all the way away. So that's that was going to be fun to get rid of them. Going to see my dad Sunday morning on Father's Day at his gravesite. Oh, I'm sorry there, Jarrett, for your loss of your father. I'm not sure when you lost him, but it's good that you can remember him and think about him during that time. So I was blessed to still have my dad for sure. He's been a blessing and a strong point for me, and I wouldn't be here without him, literally, physically, and emotionally, and everything. So thank you, Dad. I love you for sure. I actually thought about you earlier. I used a gift card at a local butcher shop. You would have loved it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would have. Cause I love the cutting the meat for sure, and then eating the meat. So yeah, for sure. I'm sorry you can't see your dad or your baby. Yeah, it's kind of saddening all the way around. Get not to see dad or chops or explosion, and then we were planning on going to the local little place in Hamilton, the Nettles Pizza. I've talked about it before, but they are good. I've got their menu pulled up here. They got their normal pizzas and toppings, so pepperoni, sausage, ground beef, Italian sausage, bacon bits, Canadian bacon. They actually have anchovies if you're an anchovies fan. I don't mind them; they're all right. Extra cheese, hard to go wrong with not having more cheese on something. Onions, green peppers, mushrooms, black olives, green olives, hot peppers, and pineapple for sure. Pineapple on pizza, always good to go with. I lost him in 2000 heart failure at 49. Oh wow, sorry there. Sorry, Jared. Uh, And it was a blessing to have him as long as we do. So I'm sorry for sure. Got all different types of specialties. They got a super combo, and that's usually one I really is my go-to. There is what I get. It's got pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon. I couldn't talk. I don't know what I was trying to say. Onions, green peppers, mushrooms, and black olives. That's usually my go-to. It's just a nice combo pizza with everything on it. And they got an all meat, a veggie, a taco. Their taco pizza is really good. It's really good. I know Pizza Hut used to have a taco pizza that was good. Got a barbecue bacon cheeseburger, garlic chicken bacon ranch, Hawaiian. This was a neat one too. I didn't really notice it. The last time we went was at the Mother's Day. Me and my brother-in-law and sister got to go down there and see mom. But it's a deluxe spaghetti pizza. I was just like, I almost want to order it to see how it is. But it's spaghetti sauce, noodles, mozzarella, meatballs, onions, and green peppers. So I'm just like, noodles on a pizza? I don't know about that, but I would sure, I mean, I would eat it because that is interesting. And then garden ranch. So mozzarella, onion, green peppers, topped with the fresh lettuce, tomato, and the side of ranch. Had to tell hi Peter North here. Old film star weapons stream tonight. Thanks, Peter North. Okay. Good to see you in here. I hope. We'll see, depending on how the messaging goes. But their best is always, and they're always what to get is their garlic breadsticks. Ah, they are so good. I wish I knew how to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Son is at it possibly. So yeah, I know you can't have the onions there, Mary. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's kind of tough because the onions are in everything about it. But yeah, they're breadsticks. There's a picture of them. They are They are so good. If you're ever in Hamilton, Alabama, go to Denelli's Pizza, and if you're there, get their garlic breadsticks for sure. They won't disappoint. Then they've got some cinnamon sticks that they do with the same type of bread, but they're covered in cinnamon and sugar, and then you get a little cup of uh, icing with it. So good. Then they got cheese sticks as well. They're great. Their salad bar is exceptional. Then they got all different kind of sandwiches. Sandwiches are pretty good, just okay. They got a turkey roast beef ham, then a combo, which is all of the meats. But if you're going with anything that's sandwich type, I'd go with their pocket sandwiches. Those are the ones to go to, and the best to me, and I it's the best is the Italian pocket. It's got Canadian bacon and pepperoni, and you get cheese. Then it's got lettuce, tomato, onions. Then you get what type of sauce that you want on it. And I usually go with mayo. But it's got turkey, roast beef, ham combo, which is all those meats, pepperoni, sausage, and Italian sausage or veggie ones. Uh, I'm getting mouth watering thinking about it. Yeah, you got definitely want to stay away from them, Mary, because if you eat it, you'll die. Yeah, we don't want that. We want the breathing for sure. So I know it was a anaphylactic reaction. Yeah. Um, let's see. There we go. Not not gonna not gonna do not gonna deal with that. So we'll stop that because that's not way my channel is gonna go. So good to have you in here, but we're not gonna have any talk about anything like that because we're talking about food or Jesus, and that's all I'm gonna talk about. So we'll see you on down the road. Love you, but I ain't gonna talk about that. Then they got some specialty sandwiches, a meatball pocket, which is pretty good. Their meatballs are just kind of okay, but this is pretty good. Then a barbecue sub, which I've never had, but I kind of want to try. Then a steak and steak and cheese sub. It's really good. So it's like you're the Philly cheesesteak, but it's not Philly cheese because you're in Hamilton, Alabama. So it's really a Hamilton cheese. it's it's good. The steak and cheeseburger, and then the chicken and cheese. Now they got all different type of pastas too, because it's I think it's really like the title or label of their name is Denelli's Pizza and Pasta or whatever, but we just say Denelli's. That's all we ever say. So spaghetti meatball, beef lasagna, beef tortellini, chicken manicotti, cheese, stuffed shells, steamed veggies over noodles, garlic herb pasta, veggies, garlic chicken pizza pasta, chicken fettuccine, combo pizza pasta, and eggplant parm. And they've got calzones. That's one things they usually will get is one of the calzones. They're always really good. They got all meat. Uh, I think you can get like all veggie, like pepperoni or Italian sausage or whatever else. But I usually get one all meat. And they got wings, of course. Since I'm in pizza places, they always have wings, and they're good. But I tried something the last time. I think I talked about it in that video with the Mother's Day deal. Was the meatball poppers? They were They were really good. I enjoyed them for sure. So it's just meatballs covered in their uh, dough that they make for their pizzas and breadsticks and stuff, wrapped around a meatball and then baked off. Oh, that was good, really good. Do you like mortadella? I don't think I've really ever had it, so I couldn't tell you there, Mary. So you'll have to kind of explain maybe how it tastes or what all it is. So, oh, that's fine there, Natasha. No big deal. So I just wasn't gonna have talk like that because that's not that's not what I'm going to talk about. Like I said, food or Jesus. That's all I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So you can like it or leave it, and if you leave it, that's fine too. That's your choice. So still going to love you. It's just we ain't going to do that. It's bologna or Italian bologna. Okay, yeah, okay. Now, yeah, now, no, I haven't had it. No, I don't think I've really seen it in our stores around here. We got a local meat market that might have it. I could see with them. There's no taste to it. It's not spicy. Okay, I'd like to try it for sure. So it's like Jesus is food, John the bread. Yeah, that's true. Bread of life. So, yep, that's true for sure in the sense. But yeah, still still kind of upset of not getting to see Dad or Chops or good old Denelli's because they're always good. If I'm there, I'm definitely want to eat eat there, and I planned on bringing Dad some pecan brittle. So he would talked about making some peanut brittle the last time I was seeing him, and I didn't have any peanuts, but I had pecan, so it's just like, well, pecan brittle will work. So I know he likes pecans, so I'd actually made up a batch of pecan brittles for him. So kind of sad not getting to give that to him. Super easy to make, and I don't even have to worry about dealing with a candy thermometer or nothing. I can just make it in a good old microwave. That's the way to make it. If you're a brittle fan and you've made it on the stove or whatever else, or you struggle with getting the temperatures right, don't worry anymore. Do it in the microwave. That's the way to do it. It's super easy. Hey there, Audie. How are you doing? Thank you for jumping on in here. Really do appreciate you as always. And actually, the blue top hot sauce that you sent so kindly sent. Thank you again for that. It is gone. I finished it off the other day. I had some eggs. I was like, I'm using that for sure. I finished it off on them. That's a good hot sauce. Really good. Really good. It's it's gross. Sorry, I'm Italian. Oh no, I like bologna for sure, and there's a lot of different stuffs in bologna, like South's meat, and there's all types of stuff in South's meat. So not gross to me for sure. But yeah, the pecan brittle, yeah, I'm telling you, make it in the microwave. Get you a big Pyrex dish, but I'll show you the one I use. There you go. Like this, just a big glass Pyrex dish. Spray it off good with cooking spray, non-stick spray, then a cup of sugar, cup of Golden Eagles, what I use, because that's delicious Alabama syrup, but if you don't have that, you can use Karo syrup, just a light Karo syrup, half a cup of it. Then put it in your microwave on high for 3 minutes. Then after that 3 minutes, take it out. Then put in, if you got peanuts, put in the peanuts. They uncooked peanuts, but they can be already dry roasted or anything else like that. But I had pecans, so I chopped up a cup of pecans. So if you got peanuts, use a cup of peanuts. But I was using pecans, so it's just a cup. Throw in the cup of the pecans or your whatever nuts you're using. Put them over the top of it. You can stir it if you want, but you don't really have to because it's gonna melt on down already in it. Put it back in for 3 minutes on high again. Let it come back out, and then put in 2 tablespoons of butter, and then a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. Put that in there and cook it for another minute on high. Take it out, and then get a teaspoon of baking soda, pour in it, and then start whipping it and mixing it up really, really good. And it'll start foaming up because that baking soda makes it airy, and that makes it kind of lighter. It's not as hard to bite through. And then pour it over like a cookie sheet or something that you sprayed with a cooking spray, and kind of spread it out evenly. Then, if you want to, you can just leave it there to cool. But I'll usually pop it in the fridge, kind of so it cools off faster. So that's usually what I do. And then boom, once it's cool, break it up into the size pieces that you want, and then boom, there you go. Never have to worrying about a candy thermometer anymore. That's the way to do it for sure. So yeah, get get one of these and go at it. That's the way I make my caramel popcorn as well. I just do the same way, and then once I've finished it, I pour over just the caramel over my popcorn. I already got popped, and kind of just stir it around till everything gets covered, and boom, there you go. You got caramel popcorn. Only thing is, just be careful because it's hot. That hot sticky caramel is going to stick to you, so it's hot. So be careful. I used to make it too in like a little bitty Pyrex or cornware dish, and it was tough to make it in without burning yourself. So it's best to do it in one of these, a bigger Pyrex mixing or a measuring cup deal. So that's the way that's the way to make it for sure. Hey there, Snack King Cole. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for jumping on in here. I really do appreciate it. I know this may be off topic. I wanted to ask you if you had any experience with smoked salt. Any thoughts? Oh no. If you ever got a question, ask it. It don't matter if it's all topic. I never do really have that much of a topic anyway. So if you got something, just shout it out. We'll discuss it or talk about it. So yeah, you're fine there. Oh yeah. So the smoked salt, I don't think I've ever really even seen any or had any in the store. I'd sure like to try it to see how it tastes or how it's different. So I'm interested in it. And then I'm interested, I guess, wonder, I mean, smoked salt, I guess you just smoke the salt. So I need to kind of look into seeing about if I could do it myself. So see what the process entails to it. So yeah, so it's neat. I'd sure like to try it. Is that a classic Pyrex? I guess it's maybe you can see where it says Pyrex right there. I don't. I mean, I don't know how old it is, but I'm not sure. I had it a while. I know that. Now my granny had one. I know it was Pyrex too. It was older than this one. This is a 8 cup. Maybe you can see right there. So pretty pretty big. I like it for sure. I'm minority in this situation. Not a fan of caramel popcorn. Oh, really? Wow. I'm a fan of it. I like it for sure. But I like pretty much everything. You name it, I'm probably about. Yep, I'll eat it or I like it for sure. So that's why it's funny if people's like they're like I don't like this or like that. I'm just like that's I don't know. It's weird to me because I'm just like that's weird not liking something because I like everything pretty much. I guess I'm the weird one. Uh, Me too, Natasha too. Gooey. What I make isn't gooey. It's not one that kind of sticks to your teeth. Anything really bad too. So it's not sticky. It's like the harder shell on there. So it's really good and encased. This live was sponsored by Krispy Kreme. I wish they would. Oh man, snack. I wish Krispy Kreme would sponsor me. So Krispy Kreme, if you're watching this, sponsor me. I'm a cool guy. I've gone through a lot. Got a great story. Would be great for your brand. I mean, come on. Then I've got a wonderful dog named Chops. That would be great for your brand. He could probably sell donuts by just walking across with one on his head or something. I mean, and he would probably do it. I know I could probably sit one on his head and he'd sit there. So, I mean, come on, Krispy Kreme. Come on. That would be great. Sponsor me for sure. Oh yeah, talk about chops. This was funny. And I was talking to Dad today, checking in with him, and he was talking about Mom and how she was doing because he had went to Jack's. Yeah, Jack's to get some biscuits and to take her one and stuff, and he had one himself, and I think he actually got another one for chops. um, and he had opened up the biscuit and had it open there on the console for chops, and he had left chops in the truck with the truck running, so it'd be cool for him. And he went to see Mom for he said probably an hour, so chops was chilling out in the truck, just I guess seeing the people. And he come back and Chops had not touched the biscuit. The biscuit was still sitting there. So Dad was like, "You can eat the biscuit. The biscuit was yours." And he's just like, "Oh, okay." And then he ate it. So he had waited the poor fellow that long sitting in there. And dogs' noses are much better than ours. So I'm sure that smell of the buttery biscuit and the sausage was driving his nose crazy. So he had to sit there and just stare at his biscuit and not eat it. So poor fella. That's pretty good. Pretty good discipline not to just go ahead and eat the biscuit after that long. But that was funny. But I mean, we worked with him pretty good when he was a little pup about not grabbing or getting food and getting stuff kind of slow. So it it worked for sure. So if the lettering's all caps, it's classic stuff. It's much better. I'm not sure what that was, maple cook, but oh, talking about Pyrex. Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. From what I researched, it's a cold smoke method. I just found out about it the other day. Smoked salt, that is. Oh, okay, okay, neat. So I do have that smoke tube from Fry Jimmy. Thank you again, Fry Jimmy. If you watch this later on, or if you're not in there now or something, really do appreciate it. So yeah, I've got that smoke tube, so that would work great. I still want to smoke some cheeses too to try out to see how that is. I've already used it once with the chicken, so that video comes out sometime. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Let's see, July 5th. Okay, is when it's scheduled to go out. So I did it with some chicken. I was really impressed with it. So thank you again, Fried Jimmy. That was awesome too for you to send it out. So yeah, I may try it out, see how it is. Smoke some salt and then use that salt on some different stuff or on something steak or chicken or something like that and see how it is. That would be a neat thing to try out. I kind of I don't know. I guess I might go do it now. It may not be too hot because it's so hot out there. I know I couldn't do the smoked cheeses and stuff out there right now. It's just too hot for sure. But the salt might work because it's not gonna spoil or anything. So I might try that. Try that out. Awesome shirt. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you there, Maple Cook. And then I got my good hat, and then I got hair, Chris. I've got decked out for Krispy Kreme stuff, but it got it for I think at Christmas this year. It somehow came around that planned to do pajama stuff. So I was just looking around, and I'm a Krispy Kreme fan, so I was just like, Krispy Kreme it is. We're gonna do that. So that's what I went with. I'm gonna be decked out in Krispy Kreme for our uh, Christmas this year. That's the plan. Shots would be the new Spud McKenzie, but for donuts. he Chops, he could sell a donut for sure. But I mean, if you just put him in a commercial, I mean, people will be like, "Oh, a dog," and I mean, it's hard not to smile and be happy when you see a dog in the commercials and stuff. And then you don't really see Wimes that often in commercials and stuff. I'm trying to think when the last one it was. Probably pretty much forever. So I don't know. They would be good because you don't really see them, and they're pretty dogs. You wouldn't think gray. Oh, gray. It's a beautiful color, but until you see it in that breed of dog, and you're like, oh, gray. Gray is a pretty color. So they wear it well, I guess you could say. So yeah, and Tito kind of was the same way talking about the biscuit. He was good about you could sit it down and not get it. He was good about that. Now later on in life he wasn't as good about it, but he couldn't see poor fella that well, so then he couldn't hear as well. So, but I mean he was almost 17 years old, so I mean, yeah, kind of can give it to you. I mean, you've lived that long, poor fella. So it's hard to wait any longer. You've waited long enough in your life. So yeah, smoked cheese sounds good. Yeah, I definitely want to do some. I think that smoke tube is a perfect application way to do it. So I think it'll work out great. So I just gotta, like I said, I'll have to wait till fall or winter to do it because it's just too hot and gonna be hotter. Like I said, looking at the weather and talking to my sister about it as well. It's gonna be hot. So mm. Still got the giveaway I'm planning on doing once I hit my hours. That's why like I said, I'm trying to do lives more often and trying to put out. And like I said, putting out 2 videos a week. One is my devotional, and then the other is a cooking one. Devotionals don't get that great of views, which I kind of figured they wouldn't, but that's all right. That's all right. As long as I can reach some with them, but I'm fine with that. How's the humidity in your area? Oh, it's always always bad here. It's always feels like about you can slap the water out of the air. So it's usually always pretty humid here. So which always makes the heat feel lot worse because you can't hardly breathe feeling like in it. So yeah, so humidity is always usually bad here. But yeah, once I hit my hours and stuff, I'm planning on doing a giveaway with the shirt that y'all seen before, my head to tail shirt. And then if you watch the channel for a while, you know the pig sign that I have in there as well. So I plan to give it away as well. So I had to figure out how I want to do the giveaway. I may just do a video with just comment and whatever, and then I throw the name in the hat and then pull it out or whatever out. So may do it just old school way like that. So how hot is it? Hey there, Brandon. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on in. Fight Food as well. Thank you very much for coming on in. It got up to I think I saw 97 today on the car when I was coming back from the appointment. So it's getting on up there warm, and now we're gonna be in triple digits coming up next few days as well. So hot. Are you going to make Scotch eggs? I haven't, but I need to make some. I was gonna ask y'all about videos and stuff y'all might want to see. So Scotch eggs. I need to. It was 92 in London. Oof, hot. So getting warm for sure. So yeah, heat plus humidity equals uncomfortable. Yeah, for sure. You get sweaty and it gets worse. Can't breathe. Feel like because it's so humid. But yeah, with the giveaway, once I hit my hours, I'll plan to do it. I'll do it maybe, like I said, a video with what's going to be given away, then how to enter and stuff. Then probably, like I said, I'll do old school and just pull out of the hat, and then you can get with me through email, and I'll get your size and color of the shirt that you want, and we can go from there. And then I'll figure out how to package up the sign and stuff to keep it safe and get it sent out. So it may take me a little bit because I'll have to get the shirt ordered and sent in, and then get the right box and stuff for the sign. Sorry I was late to the video. Did I miss out on some news? Oh, to this video, already the only news I had with the health update was just no more chemo and stuff right now. Thank God. We're gonna hold off on it. Then I think all the rounds that we're gonna do, we just gotta go to Birmingham. I gotta do a PET scan before we go down there and stuff. And once I get that, I'll see them on the 29th and stuff and see what they think about having any more maintenance treatments or stuff like that. So that was the only news probably that might have said earlier in the video if you didn't get it. But yeah. Well, hey there, Brandon. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Got to talk with you the other day. Can't lie, I was kind of jealous with our conversation when you got to talking about the cast iron that you got. So kind of jealous for sure. Interested to see it if you do it in any videos and stuff. And what all you got. So it'll be neat to see. That was unusually hot for London. It does get hotter, but the record in UK was 102. Oh wow! So yeah, y'all are toasty. I know we were supposed to hit 101 one day it says, so twice actually, so it's hot. I've heard of Scotch eggs, but what are they exactly? It's like a egg that's like soft boiled and then covered in sausage, and then it's deep fried and stuff. So that's pretty much basically what the Scotch eggs are. Sound decent. I definitely would eat them for sure. I like that new barbecue you got. Mm, what are you talking about, Brandon? You with the grate that I got? If so, I like it too. It worked out great for the barbecue or the hot dogs I did wrapped in the bacon. I knew that'd be good to kind of start it out with to kind of get it good and seasoned up. So I put 3 rounds of seasoning on it during that video and everything. So I did one before and then one while they were cooking, then one after they got off. I did another round of seasoning on it. So don't go to Krispy Kreme in Memphis and Whitehaven; they will kill you. Yeah. Watching that video where you're doing the Halloween ones, Ooh, they were an experience of Halloween for sure. Wow. And that one with the black ink, it was just like, here's a pen, and just slung the icing on them. They were bad for sure. So Scotch eggs, there we go, fat food, or a boiled egg, then wrapped in sausage meat, then breaded in crumb, um, and deep fried. So yeah, yeah, I definitely should do some for sure. But I think the egg is kind of closer to a softer boiled, so it's not hard all the way. And that way, when you cut into it and stuff, you still got a slightly runny egg. So sound good for sure. But I mean, anything fried, I'm up for. It has to be good quality pork meat. Yeah, I figured it would have to be a decent quality sausage to do it. I just got done cleaning the coop. Not sure if I'm gonna make the 30-mile hike, 100 to 102 every day. Whew, yeah. Woo, it's gonna be hot. You better be finding you some good shades and then having plenty of water there, Brandon, to hydrate to take in. And then if you could spare a little bit to put on your head and stuff to cool. Bless you. Yeah, I don't know. My internet's acting funny. Maybe it's not cutting in and out on y'all. I have a gas grill because I'm too impatient, but charcoal always has so much better taste. Yeah, Brandon, yeah, charcoal gives so much better taste, but yeah, the gas grills are super convenient for sure. You just gonna pop it up, start it, and there you go. You ain't gotta worry about starting up your charcoal with little starters or charcoal chimney or whatever else. So 102, that's not that bad. Bad to me. It's hot. That's hot. Stay out in it long enough. You'll be like, yeah, that's bad. It's hot. Not fun. You and then especially if it's humid too, really hot. You can make mini Scotch eggs where the insides are diced egg and mayo. Oh, hmm, that's interesting. So it's kind of like a deviled egg deal inside there. So interesting. Yeah, that was a crazy amount of ink. It took 3 days to come off it. Yeah, I remember you saying washing your hands forever to try to get it off. No one has air conditioners at home. Phew. Yeah, that makes it a lot worse there. Food fight or fight food. I say it backwards every time. I'll attempt to see how far I get Monday at 6 a.m. Gonna hit the trail. Well, whew. God bless you and be with you. Hope it won't be too, but maybe you'll get a cool spot and won't be terribly bad. You can always hike during the night or evening. It's just hard to video then. Phew. Yeah. And then with the weight of the pack and everything else, man, keep them cold in the UK too. I think with hotter, fresh would be the best way to eat. Interesting. Audie, are you gonna smoke anything for Father's Day? We're smoking a bunch of corn on the cob for the family. Oh, no plans on smoking or cooking anything. Like I said, I'd made the pecan brittle. Hopefully, taking it today, but that kind of got spoiled on us since Mom wasn't feeling well, and he's back and forth with her, so we're not gonna, unfortunately, be able to make a trip to see him. So, not gonna be able to smoke anything or cook anything. Won't be doing anything that day, but smoking corn on the cob sounds good to me. Like grilled corn, it's delicious for sure. Also, another meal you could toad in a hole. It's not frog, but sausages in a large batter. I think you call them popovers in the USA. Toad in the hole. I thought toad in the hole was like the egg in the cut in the hole the bread of a in the bread or whatever. Not might, might be two different things. But I thought that's what that was the egg in the bread that's kind of cooked. But I'm not sure. I've heard about Europe. I couldn't do it. Need ice in my pockets. Yeah, yeah, too hot. You can Google it and see. Yeah, I need to see that for sure. Got to get in the shower and set up for the live later. All right, there, Brandon. I'll see you. Plan to see you there in a little bit. I probably won't be on too terribly much longer. It's been over an hour now, but yeah. So plan to see you there. And 102 is bad. I'm joking. I live in Michigan. The day it was high of 80, so that was hot. Okay, yeah. So you're in Michigan as well. So if 102 up there, it would be rough. Y'all are y'all can deal with the cool too much better than we can as well. So and then Natasha as well, she knows how to deal with it too, a lot better than I would. Summers get I've gotten hotter, so I just sleep until 1 a.m. But it's 75 outside. Yeah, it's staying warmer in the evenings too, so it's harder to get cool at all anytime. Yeah, I like some grilled corn too there, Natasha. It's delicious for sure. But yeah, I mean anything grilled pretty much is good or I'm a fan. You have any suggestions or advice for smoked corn on the cob? Butter, lots of butter. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say butter for sure, and then just some good seasoning of your choice is good to go with. And then you could always do it kind of like the Mexican street corn with so like the mayo and stuff later on, like the mayo, the cotija cheese, but you can use Parmesan too, and it's pretty good. And then the tahine on there, sprinkle that all around good and have it kind of coated good with the mayo and cheese and the tahine. Yeah, good. Good stuff. Butter. Yeah, for sure there. Audie. Butter's good to go on corn for sure. Hard to beat. Just butter slathered over it good, and then just good salt and pepper over it. Yeah, good to go for sure with that. Delicious. Our local uh, produce stand had that picture of some corn that looked really good, and I should be good probably now to be able to eat my fresh veggies and stuff. So I need to probably get some and start chowing down on it. All right, there, Natasha. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Hope y'all have a good time eating your dinner and enjoy it for sure. So, thank you very much for jumping on in the live. I do appreciate it. We'll probably see you over in Brandon's live too. So, most of the time, simple is best. Yeah, that's true. That's true for sure. Oh, funny story for you. Get off here. So it's been a little over hours. But yeah, I had to get my license renewed because it's coming up next month. It's going to go out. So I tried to figure out how to go ahead and get that done. And I'm a small town fella anyway, so I always went the same spot. But since I'm up here now in bigger town, I had to figure it out. So finally got figured out where all I needed to go in the courthouse and got in there and got to talk to the lady. She was a really nice lady, and working on getting stuff and getting my address stuff changed. And she was working through, and I kept seeing her face getting more and more kind of puzzled. And then took my picture and stuff, and then she was still working on stuff, and she was still looking puzzled and more puzzled. And then she got on the phone and kept talking, getting more puzzled. So I'm just like, what in the world? Am I on some terrorist watch list or something? I didn't know it. I was like, I don't think I've ever done anything bad. So I was starting to get a little nervous. I was just like, what in the world? But she said, you're going to have to go to the state trooper's office. And I was thinking, oh, no, what in the world? What have I done? And come to find out what it was my ID had changed so much because in my last picture, I'll go get it. Yeah, in my last picture, I had a big beard and hair and stuff. You can see there. So there we go. Cover up my info there. Y'all don't need that, but yeah, I had my big beard and stuff, and then they took my picture down, and then no hair and stuff and everything else. So it looked so much different that they needed me to go over there to be able to verify and stuff, and they see who I was. So I was thinking, oh no, what in the world has gone on? Because I was like, I don't think I've never done anything bad. I've only ever had 2 tickets, and one of them got thrown out, and the other one was a seatbelt. So I was just like, I don't drive that crazy. So yeah, that was a fun experience of thinking, what in the world? Why in the world can't they get this done? I thought it was just picture. Here's the change of address that I need, and we're good to go. But it was a fun ordeal for sure. Did they verify through fingerprints? No, they just talked with me through the information and stuff, and they did it fine. Just did my picture again over there and got everything changed. So I guess I don't know, needed to go over there. But one of the ladies over there said they had a change over in um, systems and stuff too, so that it could have been just needing to go to the state trooper's office to verify and stuff with them. So yeah, fun, fun experience, but kind of stressful too. Of saying, what in the world am I getting into or have done? I don't think I've done anything bad. But yeah, it was funny to me because I was just like, I'm on a terrorist watch list or something. I don't know what the world's going on. But you could see it in her face, just kept getting more and more. Like, what? Because I guess she was figure out why stuff wouldn't verify and stuff on there. So I bet you were sweating bullets. I wasn't sweating too bad, but I was on the edge of my seat, being like, "What the world is going on? Why is it taking this long?" I mean, I knew it'd be a little bit longer because of change of address and stuff, but I didn't think it's gonna be something like this. My driver's license picture is atrocious. My niece told me it looked like I just, yeah, I had the longer beard and stuff in that last one, and now this one, and I'm clean. So it was a change for him for sure of the beard and everything else. And so now it's nothing. And then now off chemo and stuff, and I guess I start getting some hair back and all, and be another change. So, uh, but that was funny to me anyway. It's always something that you gotta go through. But always good to have a story, funny for sure. I mean, but anyways, it's been on here a little over an hour, so I'll go ahead and shut her on down. I appreciate y'all coming on in here live. Do appreciate getting to chat with all y'all, and thank you so much for all the prayers and stuff. They've helped for sure, and thank God no more chemo and all right now. So sure you don't have another twin out there. No, I don't reckon I do. I don't reckon I do for sure. But yeah, thank y'all very much. I hope you have a great weekend, and then happy Father Day to all the fathers out there, especially mine. Love you, Dad. Thank you for who you are and what you've done for me. So yeah, I hope y'all have a great Father's Day, and if you can hug your father's neck, do it, or call him, or whatever else. But anyways, I'll chat with y'all later. So see y'all.